Alrighty! What's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for a Sunday night stream right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles and streams. TGC Reborn. Like I said, this is your Sunday night stream right here on TGC Reborn. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other 4 channels, which are down there in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that motherfucking bell and turn on all my notifications so you never ever, oh baby, ever, ever miss an upload. That's simple as that. So like the video if you want, dislike the video, but it equals a free view. So like the video, subscribe to my channels, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to my channel. Smash that sexy like button to death, and share the video over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, like I tap your mama's ass. That's all I gotta say about that. That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this Sunday night, November the 7th, 2021. Thank you all for watching right here on the TGC Reborn channel. I hope you had a great day. It wasn't that warm here in the Northeast, about 56 degrees today. Gonna be 62 tomorrow. Yes. Can't wait for that. And that's it. We about to finish week 9 in the NFL, the league where they play for pay. And well, it was a kind of good. Well, if you're a Giants fan, it was a good day for you, not for me, but it is what it is. If you're a betting man, but it is what it is. Same thing every year. You bet the Giants to lose, you lose. If you bet them to win, you lose. So it is what that's that. And well, as far as the 49ers today, oh god. Don't get me started with the Niners, please. I'll get to them in a little bit, but that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So we'll get to that. We got a few things to talk about. I don't think we're gonna go that long. It's not 9:45 at night, and most of you guys will probably be going to sleep soon, or or having a late night meal, or watching the Sunday night game between the Titans and the Rams. Hopefully the Titans win, but it is what it is. Or you're watching something else. There's really nothing else to watch tonight, but that's that. Or you're getting some pussy, or getting some dick if you're a lady. If not, well, probably jacking off to me. And that's pretty much that. All I gotta say about that. So we got some topics to talk about. Got the Niners to talk about. Got some football to talk about. A little bit of baseball, not much baseball, but regarding the Mets. Got some wrestling, of course, to talk about. That's our first topic. We're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna get into that in a second. But as always, it's time to get sexy and wet. And that's pretty much it. But as always, we have to acknowledge the man, well, besides myself, your tribal king. I am your tribal king of Extreme, your universal heavyweight champion of the world, and you will acknowledge me, you motherfuckers. Especially 3 certain motherfuckers, but because they keep acknowledging me, they bow down and suck my royal dick. every single day, 24/7, 365. Because you know what they work for. Mr. Clean. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So anyway, let's get into it as it's time to get sexy. But besides acknowledging myself, you have to acknowledge the tribal chief of the chat, my good buddy and yours, Nick Infante 92. He says, "Hey Peter, what's up? What's up, Nick? How you doing?" I think he left because I haven't seen him write anything. Is he still? Are you still here? I'm like, it was one person watching. Now they went away, but I thought it was maybe it might have been Nick, but I don't know. But come back. We have to talk, and that's pretty much it. All right, so actually, before we start, we got some announcements to make and everything, of course, as my neighbor's home. But that's all I can say about that. There goes my neighbor. So, ding, ding, ding. My neighbor's cool, and where the hell was it? Oh, I know where it is. I had something in my inbox that I wanted to show you guys, but we'll get to that in a minute. And that's it. Let me see if Nick's awake. I don't. I messaged him, and he left a comment, and I think he left. So I might have to wake him up again. So give me a sec. Give me a second to do that. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I have to like fart and wake Nick up because sometimes sometimes it is what it is, and that's that. Um um um. Sometimes I gotta go do things. I'm sorry that I'm wasting a little bit of time. So but maybe Nick went to get a cold beverage or something. I don't know. But that's it. All right. Let's get started on this thing. So I don't want to waste too much time because it's already almost 10 o'clock. And want to finish this up, have a late night snack, and then go to bed because I really I gotta do some work tomorrow. So there he is. There he is. He's here. He's here. There he is. What took you so long? I'm gonna dock your pay, dude. Yep, showtime. And that too. So nice try. So it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, these. Oh, he went on ITB stream. Okay, you on a lot of streams there, Nick. But mine matters the most because we've got lots of stuff to talk about. But anyway, I'm doing 100 things at the same time, so you gotta bear with me. So. Uh, all right, so let's get started with everything, and yeah. So like I said, I hope you had a great day. I had a okay day and wasn't really doing anything today besides watching football. I guess we'll start with football for the start. Um, but I think, it was just funny. Just happened like 5 seconds, like not even 5 seconds, like 5 minutes ago. I mean, these fucking people. I mean, these fucking trolls are so fucking dumb. They think they can scare me with all this shit from and you know think I'm hungry and everything. Sending me food and that I never ordered. But I think the guy was at the wrong house. So you failed again. You failed. You're wasting your money. So not wasting mine. But I should have took it, but it was free. But I should have took it. But it was free. But I have to worry about my just in case I get hit with fraud. But it is what it is. So I know who the same fucking people with one guy with you know 3 letters MLJ. But these guys are losers. They've been trying so hard the last month or so and failing miserably, and just it is what it is. And you know they're done. They're basically done. I vanquished them now, so they're vanquished. So, but all I gotta say to those 3 fuckheads and to the one guy and to the guy that basically tells him what to do, the little puppet master. Well, I got something for you. You're gonna love this, Nick. You're gonna love this. You ready? Nick, are you ready? Are you ready? Well, I'm gonna play it anyway, even though Nick's not even here. So, all right. This goes out to all the fake trolls out there. All you pieces of shit. This is for you. And I think make sure got the volume up. So I don't want to play without the volume. All right, here we go.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Did there used to be more of us?
I asked that question to these mongoloids out there. Didn't there used to be more of you? Basically, it's 3 people. 3 people. It's sad. It is just sad. It's just sad. Well, Christmas is coming up, and I guess I got your present. Big old bag of shit. That's going in your stocking. So it is what it is, and that's it. You can't win. You will not win. Because I've been basically ripping you apart for the past 12 years. To those certain dumbasses, well, I've been ripping you apart for the last 6 months. Not even 6 months, like almost the whole year. Get a life. Get some fucking pussy. I mean, really, please. Can you really get some real pussy? And stop hopping on my dick? You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy and you're wasting your money. I mean, come on. I mean, if you're not physically gonna come to my face and do something, or come in and say, even if I wanted to have people on, I could have people on now if I wanted to, but just be me and Nick. But I don't really care. I could maybe get Dark Horse to come on, but other than that, maybe Double Z if I can maybe. I mean, it's my stream, but I don't know. I really I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if I want, maybe I could see maybe I don't. He was on before, but I don't know. Actually, he is on now, so I don't know if he wants to come in the chat or come on. Um, Let me just tell Dark Horse I'm live now if he wants to come in. So I was trying to get Double Z, but I think Double Z's at work. I don't see him online, so. And fan of YouTube's not online, and well, I would get Chase, but Chase is kind of like, separate from, separate from going on streams and anything. I don't want to bother him, so. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, got him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's up to Nick. I mean, if he wants to come on, and I'll let Nick on, but we'll see. Because I know Troll's gonna be watching, so I really don't care. I can always edit the video out, son. So I know Nick's on a panel right now, so I don't want him to like leave the ITB panel and then come on to my panel. So I mean, it's up to him. But anyway, while we we do that and get away from all these fake people out there. I just acknowledge these comments, and yeah. So I got that. All right. Yeah. Nick's multitasking. So I mean, it's up to you, Nick. If you want to come on, I'll give you. I'll put. I don't care. I'll put the link in the stream if you want. But that's up to you. But because I know these mongoloids are gonna come in, but I don't care. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'll put I'll put it out there because I have to do some screen sharing after in a little bit. All right. So let's get into football briefly. Now we had week 9. We're about to finish week fart. No, week fart. We're about to finish week 9 of the NFL in the league where they play for pay, and it kind of was an interesting week of action. Big upset today in the NFL. Between the Buffalo Bisons, the Buffalo Bills. They took on the Jaguars, the Jacksonville Jaguars, owned by our good friend Tony Khan. And was a pretty good game. Came down to basically the last minute of the game. It was 9-6. Jaguars. Buffalo was about to score. And right near the end of the game, the Jaguars defense got to I think it was what's his name on the Bills? Josh Allen, I think his name. Yeah, Josh Allen. They sacked him, and then the ball came loose. Jaguars get it right back, and that was it. So the Jaguars upset the Buffalo Bisons and got their second win of the year. Whoop the goddamn do. Tony Khan's a happy camper. But if you pick the Bisons to win, you lost. Yeah, I lost today, so it is what it is. And what are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do? Anything can happen in the NFL. Like anything can happen in any sport, like wrestling, because wrestling is a sport. And that's pretty much it. For that. And as far as the New York teams, well, the Jets lost on Thursday to the Dolts. So they are now at 2-6. still kind of in the playoff picture if you think about it. But playoffs. We're not talking about playoffs. We're not talking about playoffs right now. But it is what it is. The Patriots won today, if you care. I mean, if you do care. Other than that, the other New York team, the New York Football Giants, surprisingly won today. They almost lost, but they were up by, I think they won 23. What they won 23-16 they beat the Las Vegas Raiders. They came in block on Silva. So yeah, the Giants won today 23-16. Raiders could have tied the game up or maybe possibly win the game. But Derek Carr threw an interception right near the end of the game. And the Giants win. They go to 3-6 on the year. And they're kind of still in that division race. Even though the Cowboys lost today. God damn it. Lost to the Broncos. Of all teams, they lost to the Broncos today at home. And they don't even have Von Miller anymore because Von Miller got traded a couple of days ago to the Rams. Oy. I'm telling you, I think whoever owns the Rams, the GM and whoever owns the Los Angeles Rams are like putting all their chips in this year. That's why they're 8-1. Well, I don't know. They're playing now, but they're 7-1 now. Maybe going to 8-1 this year, but other than that, Arizona won today over my Niners. Can't win a goddamn fucking home game. You know what Kyle Shanahan's record is at home since he became the 49ers coach? You want to know what his record at home? It's astounding. It's astounding, ladies and gentlemen, that this guy, this guru that used to be the coach at the Atlanta Falcons, and took Matt Ryan to the Super Bowl and lost. Then he took the Niners to the Super Bowl in 2020 and lost. This guy cannot coach. He's not the guru that we thought he was. He cannot do any fucking thing right. This guy is horrible. He has no sense of clock management. No sense. And he makes stupid plays. Stupid play calling. What are you doing? Case in point, Niners are down 31-14 in the third quarter. They're at the Arizona 38-yard line. Field goal range for Robbie Gould, who can kick a 65-yard field goal. Right? They don't get the first down. So I'm like, okay, they're at the 38-yard line. At best, you're going to miss the field goal. Go for that 56-yard field goal. Robbie Gould can hit that almost in his sleep. At times. Not automatic that you're going to hit a 56-yard field goal. I mean, what's the worst can happen? The freaking Arizona Cardinals get the ball at their own 40-something yard line. Big deal. The game was basically over. 31-14 in the third quarter, I might add. This stupid motherfucker doesn't go for 3 points and try to make it a 2-score game, right? And then the fourth quarter, they got another field goal, and we could have made it 31-20, even though the game was basically out of reach. But maybe if he went for the 3 points and got the 3 points, this game may have been closer than it originally was. They still lost 31-17. They should have lost 31-20. This stupid motherfucker. You're at the 38-yard line. I don't care if you're down 17. Your team was starting to come back. And what do? Punt! Punt for the 38-yard line. When you have a guy that can hit a 56-yard field goal, at best he might have missed. You don't play to get more points? What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, I want him fired. Not to mention, Jimmy G had a pretty decent game, even though the offense stunk. The defense was even worse. Kittle had a fumble. Ayuk had a fumble. Even though basically he carried the entire team on his back. But Jimmy G still had like over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. And that was basically it. The defense playing Olay today. Giving up. They couldn't stop the run. They're giving up like 35-yard freaking runs, 50-yard passes. I'm like, what happened? What the fuck happened today? Now they're 0-4 at home, 0-3 in the division. So there's no way, even if the Niners came back and tied for the division, they can't win because of head-to-head. And guess who they play next Monday night? The Rams in Santa Clara at home. So, they're going 0-5. They could probably be I don't even know if this is actually true. I don't even know if it's true. They could probably be the first team in the NFL to go winless at home. That's sad. Fucking sad. I can't, man. My brother from another mother, the guy in the pictures up there, if he was alive today, he'd be throwing things. Oh my gosh. He probably would have had a freaking conniption fit. Me and him would probably just started throwing shit. But, sadly he passed almost 2 years ago, so. But probably in heaven throwing a fit right now, but it is what it is. But anyway, the Niners lost today. They fall to 3-5. Still mathematically in the, I gotta take this damn jacket off because I'm getting hot. My hoodie, because I put the heat up because I was a little bit cold, and now I'm freaking hot like a chili pepper. But I digress. But anyway, like I said, the Niners go to 3-5. Still, if you thinking playoffs. And right now they have they're the number 9 seed because there's 7 teams going to the playoffs in each league, so we're 14 teams. We don't have to talk about the playoffs right now. There's 8 games left. But at this rate, I don't think the Niners are going to get in. And if they do, they're going to get destroyed by probably either the Buccaneers, the Rams, the Cardinals, or maybe Rodgers and the Packers, who lost today. Thank the Lord they lost. But I think you knew that the Packers were going to lose today because Rodgers was not playing today because he got the COVID. Sucks to be him. But it was a close game, 13-7. And Mahomes didn't even. Oh, what the fuck is up with the Chiefs this year? Oh boy, Chiefs look like shit this year. I guess coming off from back-to-back Super Bowl appearances and winning one, even though they cheated in that one. The Super Bowl hangover is kicking in for the Kansas City Chiefs right now. But that AFC West division is like tighter than a woman's pussy. Holy shit. And the AFC North, if you think about it, with Otaku's freaking Ravens, who won in overtime again today against the who they play, the Vikings at home. Cleveland won today. The Browns, they beat the Bungles today. And I think the Steelers play tomorrow against the Bears. So we'll see what happens with that. And right now, in the AFC East, the Patriots are a half game back of the Bills. And the Bills play the Jets next week. Jets can play spoiler. It's a big game for the Jets, man. And they want to try to get a playoff spot. Big game next week. But I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose. Even though their second string quarterback, Mike Smith, woo! He did some good shit on Thursday, even though he got hurt. and then he came out, and then the third string quarterback, the emergency quarterback, I forgot his name, Josh Johnson, I think his name is. He did pretty good. I mean, the offense got like over 400 yards total. They still lost, but I mean, at least they kept fighting. So I can't really say anything bad about those damn sack Jets. They just got beat by a better team. And now Robert Saley, he's 2-6 right now. Kind of feels really bad about leaving San Francisco. And San Francisco's really missing him right now because their defense is garbage. I think they need to fire the defensive coordinator. I think they really should. Then fire Shanahan, and then get rid of what's his name? John Lynch. Get rid of him. Then get rid of Jimmy G, even though he had a pretty good game, and then people saying, "Oh, don't put the blame on him." But I think at the end of the season, he's gone anyway. And everybody wants Trey Lance to come in. I mean, what is he doing there? Why didn't he? I kind of agree with everybody on Twitter today. All the 49ers people like screaming, like, "Where's Trey Lance?" On the bench. That's where he is. Sitting on his ass on the bench. When he could have came in when it was basically garbage time, 31-14, 31-17 even. And then, they get the ball, and then Jimmy G throws an interception at the end of the game. What else is new? But it is what it is, and another week. Another week, another painful week for the Niners. But if you're a Giant fan, you're having a good time. And if you're a Jet fan, well, it's the same old shit. So we'll see what happens with that. So the Jets go into week 10. They play the Bills at home next Sunday on CBS. The Giants have the bye week. I'm going to go into the bye week pretty happy. And then after the bye, November the 22nd, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow, they go to Tampa Bay to play their good friend Brady and the Buccaneers. And you know how Brady fears the Giants because he can't beat the Giants. Have you noticed that? He hasn't beat the Giants. I don't think he's beaten them ever. The 2 Super Bowl losses, we all remember that. And then I think they lost a regular season game to the Giants. Remember when I think they were going undefeated, and then the Giants beat them. And then they met in the Super Bowl, and we all know what happened there. The first 2 times. We'll see. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks in Tampa Bay at Raymond J. Stadium with the Giants and the Buccaneers on Monday Night Football, which will probably be on Channel 11 again. But freaking elbow hurts. It's hot here, so it is what it is. So that's football. The Jets are, like I said, Jets play the Bills. The Niners got Monday Night Football next Monday against the Rams in Santa Clara. Probably get destroyed. And then after that, the week after that, they got the Jaguars. They're not easy, which is in Jacksonville, by the way. So, and then they got the bye. No, they had the bye. Wait, did I have the bye? I don't have my book. I think no, they had the bye already. So yeah. And then I think after that, they got Minnesota. Right after Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a long 8 games. Another 7.5 weeks. 8 more games, and it's gonna be exciting. Yeah, it is what it is. So that's it for football. So, all right. Anyway, all right. Let's get to Nick for a second. I know I did put the link in the chat. I know if Nick wants to come on, he can come on, but I know he's in another stream. But it is what it is. Yep, they lost. They lose every day. 24/7, 365. They lose every goddamn day. Anyway, okay. Actually, we're going to talk about this in a little bit. Plus Survivor Series will suck. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Hearing things. That thing stopped. The freaking the wind. Nick says, and with the cut wrestlers, there might be no Royal Rumble. Maybe with what I heard, they were thinking of getting rid of 10 more people that are now on the bubble. So we'll see. It's right around the holidays. That's even worse. Nick says, thank God the Giants won, for your sake, not mine. I still won 100 points because I didn't cover the spread. Actually, I think they did. I have to look at the spread again on DraftKings. So it is what. Okay. Nick says, guess who we are talking about in ITB stream? Now he's like, take a wild guess. Well, is it Mr. Clean? Or is it could be Chase, but I don't think it's Chase. Then I mean it could be a number of people. I mean, that's fine. Then I might actually go watch that late after, but if he's still alive, but it is what it is. But okay, let me get that off. But yeah, I'm if I had to take a wild guess, it's probably Mr. Clean. Or it could be oh, it's that guy. That guy. Yeah, it's for the nation of masturbation. It is what it is. That guy can suck a big fat cock for all I care. That racist bastard. You racist bastard. I can't say it like I'm gonna try. I like to say it like Ahmed said it. You racist bastard! I get you. Okay. But whatever. All right, let's move on from that. All right, so we got that. All right, so we got some things to talk about in the world of professional wrestling. That's what you guys came here for, instead of me talking up the wazoo about football and the Niners and these mindless zombie trolls that are wasting their time and energy and money on on basically nothing. But it is what it is. You ain't winning. You're wasting your time. You're fake. You're fake proof and all this other shit. But I digress. All right, I mentioned that one. Nick says Big Bubba's coming for Erica Melendez and the Trolls. Basically, yeah. Basically. I mean, and we're 4 days away from my good buddy Fan of YouTube stream on his haters and trolls and everything like that. So that should be pretty good on Thursday on the Fan of YouTube's channel on Veterans Day of all days. So don't forget to don't forget on Thursday to salute your veterans. I will salute my grandpa, my nona, and a couple of my other people that I know that are in the military. So we'll get that. All right, so let's talk about some interesting stuff in the world of professional wrestling. Now we talked about the releases that happened a couple of days ago. Still don't know where some of these people might be going. Like Scarlett Bordeaux and Killer Cross. Basically, the people from NXT, they got a they can well they're done for this month. Nick's on. Okay, let me just get Nick in here. Hold on.
Hello, I'm here.
If I can get him in. In here. Where is he? There he is. All right, let me stop my camera. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, we're here. Sorry, it might be lagging because my connection sucks.
Okay.
All right, Nick, here. Nick?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Like, seriously.
Yeah. There's my
Like,
ass,
seriously.
exactly.
What is that? Okay. Yeah, we're
That's
going
me.
nuts today.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're going nuts right now. All right, so we talked about. Oh God.
Hey, Big Bubba.
Oh God. Big Bubba.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we talked about the releases for in the WWE. Like I mentioned, the people that got released from NXT, they got a 30-day non-compete clause. So basically, they're done for the month, for this month, but they can come back starting December the 2nd to December the 4th. And already Scarlett Bordeaux on her Twitter account has some appearances that she's going to be doing. Um, Nothing really like important, but some conventions here and there, some virtual signings and autograph signings and stuff like that. Other than that, I haven't heard any other things about the main roster people that got released, like Keith Lee and company. Keith Lee did put up I think Mia Yim put up a thing on her. I think it was on her Instagram or on her Twitter of just a picture of her and Keith Lee, basically saying can't wait to marry you, blah blah blah. I don't know when they're getting married. Probably next year. But yeah, Keith Lee's got a um he's got a 90-day non-compete clause. Killer Cross has the same. Basically, all they can't wrestle until February, and we don't know where they're gonna go. A lot of speculation saying that Keith Lee could be going to AEW. Killer Cross can go to AEW. Tony Khan himself said he was thinking about he's looking into some of these released superstars. I mean, not that he needs more people on his roster. Got 197 people. That's crazy. So I don't know where these people are gonna go. We still don't know where Bray Wyatt's gonna go and Braun Strowman.
No, either.
I mean, AEW's roster by the end of this year and going into Revolution next year, I mean, massive. And WWE is I mean, you said it yourself, Nick. They might not even have enough people to have the Royal Rumble. They might have to bring some people up from the Performance Center to get in the freaking Royal Rumble.
Or they'll start having it, calling it the part-time Rumble.
Yeah, the parking lot Rumble. Jesus Christ.
Parking lot Rumble.
This company's dead, man. This company is dead.
Yep.
Yeah, and now, speaking of, we all know the Royal Rumble is part of the Big Four pay-per-views this year. Speaking of the Big Four pay-per-views, we got the last of the Big Four pay-per-views coming up. The Survivor Series, 2 weeks from tonight at the Barclays Center. Are you going to that one, Nick, or no?
Nope.
No, I'm not going either. So I don't have the money for it. But the Survivor Series teams have been announced. Was it yesterday or the day before? And I looked at it yesterday. I was gonna do a video yesterday about it, but I decided not to. But it is what it is. I'll do it now. But the Survivor Series teams, holy shit, Nick. I mean, what the hell, man?
Happening?
What the hell with these teams, man? It is horrible. Survivor Series is going to suck. First of all, they haven't even announced a match besides the men's and women's Survivor Series teams, and that's it. I'm trying to look for Let me just try to get these Survivor Series teams. I had it on my phone, but no, I don't have
Look
it.
them up.
Okay, actually, I have a story on it. Actually, from Ringside News that the superstars that are on the teams, they found out about being on the team through their social media accounts. So okay, here we go.
Yep.
All right. So the Raw men's team for the 5-on-5 between Raw and SmackDown. That's what it's going to be this year. No NXT, which sucks. All right. So we got Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Rey, and Dominic Mysterio.
And on SmackDown, we got Drew McIntyre,
Drew Mac and Cheese, Jeff Hardy Dude,
King
King
Woods,
Xavier Woods, Sami
Sami
Zayn, and
Zayn,
Happy
Happy
Corbin.
Corbin with Madcap Moss. And let's talk about the 5-on-5 women's elimination match. Bianca Belair,
I'll read that.
Rhea Ripley, Liv
Oh,
Morgan,
you can read it. Go ahead.
Carmella, and Queen Zelina taking on Team SmackDown. Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, Natalia, and Aaliyah.
I think it's Aaliyah's actual first match on the SmackDown roster.
Let's see how good she does.
But she looked good on SmackDown last night. Oh, the other night, I should say, not last night. But anyway, yeah, those teams suck. I mean, look at Raw. You got. Well, let me go back to her. Basically, you got Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. Basically, gonna have a match tomorrow night on Raw. Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio, and Dominic are the only. Well, there's really 4 faces and Seth Rollins, and then going against Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy as faces, and King Xavier Woods as faces, and Sami Zayn and Happy Corbin as the heels. Looking at it on paper, SmackDown's gonna whip their ass. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I mean, you got Drew McIntyre there. I mean, you think
Drew
you
Mac
really
and
think
Cheese.
Drew McIntyre is gonna lose to Monday Night Raw?
Nope.
No. And on the women's team, yeah, Bianca Belair, she plays with her hair, you know. Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Zelina Vega. That's an ant team. And then on SmackDown, what was on SmackDown? Sasha Banks, Shotzi Blackheart, Natalia,
Aaliyah, and Shayna Baszler. Looks like a dude.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, but she does look like a dude.
I don't
Shayna.
know. That might be an interesting match. I don't know who I would pick. I'd probably pick Team Raw because of Bianca Belair. I mean, it's hard to go against Bianca and Sasha, but I think Sasha and Shotzi will cancel each other out. They'll fight and then probably eliminate themselves. Poor Aaliyah will probably lose in the first 5 seconds. Then you got who else you got? Shayna Baszler and who else? And Natalia going against Bianca, Rhea Ripley, Carmella, and Zelina will probably be near the end. And as far as Liv Morgan, she's probably going to be eliminated. So it's probably going to be maybe a 4-on-2 near the end of that match. And it'll probably be Sasha Banks and Shayna, as on a SmackDown team. I just think Bianca is probably going to be ending with like Bianca and Sasha going at it or something like that. I think Rhea Ripley might get eliminated. Liv Morgan's definitely getting eliminated, and Carmella and Zelina might stay until the end. And maybe I have this weird feeling because you know how Zelina Vega's on a roll lately.
Mm-hmm.
Because they beat the tag team champions last week. I have a feeling that Carmella and Zelina are going to be the sole survivors of this match. I mean, I think the women's team is going to, the Raw women's team is going to win, but overall, I think SmackDown's going to beat Raw. I mean, look at it. You got Roman Reigns and Big E. They're going to probably start their feud this Friday, or maybe on Monday. Who knows?
Who knows?
That's what happened with Kofi. So Roman's going to destroy Big E most likely. Then you're probably going to have RK Bro against the Usos, unless there's a tag team Survivor Series match. So that would be a good match. I'd like to see RK Bro and the Usos go at it. I think the Usos will win.
Anyways, let me go jump back over to ITB stream.
Okay. Alright, so I'm by myself. I'm by myself. Go back on camera because everyone wants to see my sexy face. Alright, so we talked about that. So that's your Survivor Series teams. And okay, Nick's still gonna be in the chat. That's good. So anyway, mentioning the Survivor Series teams getting notified on social media. They got mentioned on social media earlier from Fightful Select. Earlier, there were reports that some people within WWE wanted several teams to remain together after the draft. However, the advice fell on deaf ears, and only AJ and Omos were told they would continue to work together as a team. I still don't know why, but okay. Many even questioned the logic behind management's decision to draft individuals instead of teams, as that would affect storylines. That's why Survivor Series is going to suck. It's the 35th year of the Survivor Series. It started in 1986. For you dumb people at home that don't know. And it will emanate from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And that's that. Yeah. I'll tell you guys right now, Survivor Series is going to suck. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, before I get to more quickie news, this is basically I'm just shooting the shit on a late Sunday night, and chat room is still open. You guys want to okay, I checked something. I mean, I did put the link out. But I doubt anybody else will come in besides Nick. But I did tell Dark Horse about that I'm live. I told fan of YouTube and Double Z they want to come in. That's fine. If you trolls want to come in and just get buried, then go ahead. But I'm probably not gonna be on too long, so it is what it is. Speaking of trolls, I have to address probably the biggest mark in this so-called community called the YWC. And he is the biggest TNA mark of them all. Not Andre Colbio, my good brother from the north. I have to address Mr. Michael Sean Poston. So, this guy is really fucking delusional. He has to be the stupidest mark of them all. I've known a lot of WWE marks. I've known a lot of TNA marks, Ring of Honor marks, and AEW marks. I'm talking, but Poston takes the cake. Now he's been doing videos back and forth about, basically praising Almighty Impact Wrestling and bashing AEW for their ratings and basically their ratings recently, and him and Dark Horse are going at it. Now him and Robbie Battle are going at it. He did a video about Robbie Battle, who basically owned he's basically owned Poston not once but twice. So he does a video about AEW's Rampage ratings, which kind of went at this moment they are down from 623 last week. They're doing 565. The Fast National rating was 565 with a 0.25 in the demo, but that's not the official rating, which could bump it up a little bit more. But I don't know. I would think the official rating will probably be around 575, maybe close to 600,000 on a live show, mind you. It was live. And still couldn't really get that many people watching because, you know why? The 10 o'clock time slot. So, it is what it is. So Poston's continuing to bash AEW, saying, "Oh, you guys got Punk, you got Punk and Danielson and Adam Cole, baby. You can't even get any good ratings." Blah 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 blah. So I left a comment on his video saying, "Well, I basically said it's like, oh, he's bashing Rampage getting 565,000 in the fast rating, the Fast National rating." So I commented and says, "Well, you watch a product that gets 200,000 views on Access TV on Thursday night." And then he does a video posting my comment, calling me delusional, calling me a mark, another AEW mark, an AEW, basically a AEW mark. This guy is such a fucking delusional mark. It's sad. He's just mad that his precious Impact, run by Scott D'Amore, can't even barely get 200,000 views on a night that nobody really watches wrestling, on Thursday night. It used to be on Thursday night back in the day when TNA was actually good, when it was known as TNA. Even when it was on Pop, they were doing pretty damn good. But then they went to Pursuit and stunk up the joint. They went to Destination America, stunk up the joint. Now they're on Access TV, a pretty not well-known, not one like the top 10 cable networks or even a mainstream network. They're on Access TV and barely can get 200,000 views. And their roster is not even that great, even with Moose as your champion. And Mickie James now is your women's champion. And they have stars like Trey Miguel's the X Division champion. I don't even know who's a tag team champion. Oh, I think Gallows and Anderson are still the tag team champions. That's that. And then you have Jordan Grace as the digital champion, which is like the internet champion. I mean, they have some stars, not many. Like Deonna Purrazzo. They still have really the woman that should really be champion right now. We all know who she is, Valerie Sky, my demon assassin bride, otherwise known as Rosemary of Decay. Well, really, they call it Pop. They're really. I told Rosemary on Twitter that she should just get rid of Decay and call it the Prophecy. She liked the comment actually, so it is what it is. But and now you got the women's tag team champions, the Inspiration. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, or Jessica Kay and Cassie Lee. They're the tag team champions now, and then the Prophecy are trying to get the belts back, and now Jessica Havoc and Rosemary kind of forming a little union with the Evo bridesmaid Sue Young and Kimberly. Have you seen Mother? Are you here to see Mother? Like, what the fuck you talking about Mother for? The fuck? Like, what the fuck? I mean, I love Sue Young to death. I mean, come on. I mean, what does Kimberly have to do with all this? I mean, but yeah, there's really no big name star in TNA right now. Oh, sorry, Impact Wrestling. There's no stars. Not that many, besides Rosemary and maybe Moose and Mickie James. I mean, you still got Eddie Edwards. Really should be out of that company. Sammy Callahan's out till next year. I mean, you still got Violent by Design. Eric Young's little group with Rhino. And now Rhino and Heath Slater are going to war now. Dark Horse is live now. All right. After I'm done, I'll go on the Dark Horse's stream if he wants me to come on. I mean, I'll probably be in the chat. I don't know if I'll go on his panel, but whatever. But he's probably talking about Poston too. So, I mean, I think we're all going to be talking about Poston for the next few days and shutting him up. But like I said, Poston, your company, the company that you root for, and you're such a mark for, is failing. They're dead. They're dead. Pretty soon, I bet you pretty soon, they're going to close their doors. and maybe rebrand. I don't know. I mean, even though Anthem is basically funding them, so but they're on a network that nobody has unless you have the rich man's cable, like I do. And I don't even watch Impact that much anymore. I get the highlights on YouTube. I don't watch Impact. I watch Thursday Night Football because it's better. And I watch AEW because it's a better show than WWE and Impact combined. I mean, Raw sucks. I mean, Roman said it himself. Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. We must acknowledge him. I mean, he said it himself on SmackDown this past Friday. Raw sucks. SmackDown's not even that better, even though they got like I don't know what their rating was. There was like 2 million. But you're saying AEW sucks because their ratings Rampage's ratings were so bad? Yet your company that you loved since you've been on YouTube, and you've been praising TNA, even from the good days until the very now the shit days, and you're still praising TNA. Oh, the roster is better than freaking Raw and freaking better than AEW wrestling. Calling it AEW wrestling. I mean, since when did AEW become a soda pop federation? I mean, I love root beer. I mean, come on, who doesn't love root beer? Especially AEW root beer. I just think Poston can't say AEW. He has to say AEW wrestling because he has that freaking Texas slang accent. But it is what it is. But they call me delusional, call me a mark. Well, first of all, I'm not delusional and I'm not a mark. I'm a wrestling fan, Poston. Why can't we all just be fans of wrestling? We have to be marks. Delusional marks, as you call it. I mean, but praise. I mean, keep rooting for your precious Impact that can barely get 200,000 views. Their pay-per-views are garbage. Even Bound for Glory wasn't even that good this year. They got Victory Road. What's the Victory Road? No, Turning Point coming up soon. I don't know if they're doing one in December, but I know Hard to Kill is on January the 8th, which nobody's going to watch. You know why? Because people are going to be watching AEW's special Battle of the Belts. And then they're gonna go to New Japan Wrestling and watch Wrestle Kingdom Night 3. So nobody's gonna watch Hard to Kill. You know how many buy rates? You know the number of buy rates they're gonna get? 20,000, at least 25,000. Because nobody's gonna watch that shit. Nobody's even watching TNA. So why praise it up the wazoo? Because you have no argument. AEW's roster, the entire roster, the men and women, can destroy Impact. Destroy them. Why do you think the AEW Impact relationship ended? Because Impact sucks. It was just a way to get Kenny and Gallows and Anderson on TV on Impact. So Impact can try to bump their ratings up. Did it work? No. Oh, we had Christopher Daniels on the show. Didn't matter. I mean, even though Gallows and Anderson are not really on Dynamite that much, or even Rampage, I don't even know what they're doing. They're part of the Elite. We hardly see them. Of course, they're basically in New Japan Strong right now. So, I mean, there is no argument to make. Yeah, sure, Rampage is doing really bad in the ratings on Friday night. Is that AEW's fault? Is that Punk's fault? Is that Bryan Danielson's fault? Is that Adam Cole Baby's fault? Is that Tony Khan's fault? No, not really. But if Tony Khan would have put him on Saturday night, then maybe they get a little bit more ratings. It's not Punk's fault. It's not Brian Daniels' fault. Not Adam Cole's fault. Not the Bucks' fault. Not Cody's fault. Basically, not anybody's fault in that company that their ratings on Friday night suck, and Wednesday night they starting to go down a little bit, but it's still around 1 million. It should be more than that, but still way better than Impact. Way better. And I know Pulse is gonna say, I was like, oh, Ring of Honor went out of business. Yeah, but where all the Ring of Honor talent going now? The AEW. I heard a rumor that Angelina Love signed with the WWE. Why? Why would Angelina Love go to WWE first of all? I mean, basically to maybe just bump up NXT's ratings. Well, we bump up the division, I should say, not the ratings, but the division. Because since Taya Valkyrie's gone and probably going back to either Mexico or maybe going back to Impact or maybe AEW, we don't know yet. I would think she'd go back to Impact. Maybe feud with Rosemary again. Maybe feud with Mickey James. That would be good. Then again, she'd go to AEW and feud with Thunder Rosa and basically everybody. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. And Ty Conti and Anna Jay. And basically all the women on that roster. Or go back to Mexico and just basically win back the AAA Women's Championship from Deonna Purrazzo, the La Reina Championship. That's the Women's Championship. She could do that, or just stay at home and just wait for her husband John Morrison to come home and suck his dick, while meditating. He'll be meditating, and Taya Valkyrie just bobbing on his dick while meditating. I'm trying to channel my chi without coming at the same time. I don't know if you can actually do that, but I don't know. X, not the Baden Cole Sting. X, the man that practices tantric sex. That guy the singer named Sting. Ask him that one, because he probably can meditate and do tantric sex at the same time. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. It is what it is. But if Angelina Love did sign with WWE, she's going to NXT, and I would probably think she'll be feuding with. I don't know if she'll be face though. I think she would just go back as a heel. Maybe bring Mandy Leon there, because they're part of the Allure. But I don't know where even Mandy wants to go to WWE at this point. But I don't think anybody wants to go to WWE at this point, because they go, they're probably got. They don't if they're not they're not improving and the crowd doesn't like them, then they're out. 6 months they'll be out. So Angelina Love can sign now and probably debut maybe later this month or maybe December. Be there for 6 months. Be there, and then get released in June or maybe before June. Then go back to she can go back to Ring of Honor. Same thing with Maitland Leon too. Basically anybody from Ring of Honor. Still don't know where Jonathan Gresham's going to go. Besides, well, we know where he goes. Jordan Grace is. It is what it is. I'm still praying that Tony Khan signs Mr. Danhausen, who had successful surgery on his leg, so he'll be out for a couple months. So it probably won't be coming back until Ring of Honor comes back in April. Other than that, I think the big name in Ring of Honor that might be going somewhere might be Jay Lethal and the Briscoes. Maybe Matt Taven. Maybe Shane Taylor Productions too, but other than that, I would think Jay Lethal might maybe go to NXT. Maybe. Because WWE has had Jay Lethal on their radar since 2015. He just doesn't want to go to WWE, I think. I don't blame him either. God forbid Vince McMahon's like, ooh, Jay, can you do your Black Machismo gimmick? Or do your Ric Flair impersonation? Oh, that would really piss off Charlotte Flair. Imagine that. Jay Lethal coming out doing, the Ric Flair. He does a really good Ric Flair. And a Macho Man, too. So, that would be kind of interesting. Charlotte Flair, cutting a promo. The next thing you know, we hear her, we think it's Ric Flair's music. And then Jay Lethal comes out and goes, woo! Did I hear my beautiful daughter say that I'm not the greatest? And then maybe Rick. Well, he can't come back now. But I was just hypothetically saying that if Jay Lethal came into the WWE and did the Ric Flair impersonation, maybe we'll have Ric Flair and Jay Lethal do what they did in TNA and Impact. What year was that? When Ric Flair and Jay Lethal had that epic fucking segment, probably the greatest segment in TNA history. I think it was 2012, 13 maybe. Dark Horse finished the stream. Oh, that's okay. You can come on mine if you want to just say what he's got to say. Oh, speaking of that, before I even do that, all right, I got a screenshot by actually okay, let me get this set up if I can. I have a screenshot by Dark Horse I want to show. All right, let me see if I can do this. So I know my connection's not bad. Okay, share screen. Okay, share screen. So I'm doing this for the first time, so bear with me. Okay, give me a second. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. I hope you guys can see this. If it's not showing up, then I apologize. All right, this is a screenshot that Mr. Dark Horse sent me, and this is a posting trying to basically trying to make an argument about TNA. This is 2 weeks ago on I think this was on Dark Horse's stream. All right, so I'll read this. So Polson says, "Let me know when AEW does something good. Then I may acknowledge it. As far as AEW being competition and trying to support that competition, I did that years ago. I have videos to prove it. Face it, you jump on things years late. The time to promote competition was years ago. Using leftist tactics to lower conversation to understand fake talking points is ridiculous." And you spelled ridiculous wrong, by the way. "I spared you the humiliation of you aimlessly using extremely," looks like shitty arguments. We have the shit emoji. Extremely shitty arguments, ultimately further humiliating you and AEW fans. To be fair, people are losing interest in AEW altogether, so even AEW hate is getting old. But yet you praised let me go back to myself. Here we go. But basically, you've been praising TNA, Impact Wrestling, for years, and then when you get called on it, and then you try to make an argument that TNA is the greatest company in the world and AEW sucks, you're just butthurt by now me, Dark Horse, Robbie Battle, WJ, basically everybody. Well, I don't know about WJ because we don't know about WJ and Jerry because they don't like AEW that much. Basically everybody that roots for that is a wrestling fan, not marks, not AEW marks. You just can't handle that your precious company that gets 200,000 views. And nobody watches the product. You got no argument. There's no argument here. In my opinion, there is no argument. And your opinion really is not a great opinion, in my opinion. My opinion matters the most, but it is what it is. But Andre Corbeil brought up a good point on Mr. on Poston's video about me in the comments. I wish I can screenshot. I mean, show you guys, but I can't. But anyway, Andre Corbeil said that wrestling is kind of dying, and really that's why the ratings are kind of bad, because really nobody's watching wrestling right now because the product is kind of dead. That's why you don't see a lot of people go to Monday Night Raw, or besides the big pay-per-views like SummerSlam had a lot of people there. Forget the Saudi Arabia show. That's Saudi Arabia. They can barely sell out a house show. Not even a house show. Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I mean, case in point, I don't think they sold out the Nassau Mausoleum yet. AEW did that in a day. Because people want to see AEW. They don't want to see Vince McMahon's crappy product, even though Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, is basically carrying that company on his back right now. But their ratings are horrendous. Nobody watches Raw anymore. It's Raw. I mean, even though this past week was actually, it was this week or the last week was pretty good. But SmackDown's been up and down this whole year. WWE hasn't been good, really. The last good year was 2014, 2015. And right now, AEW in their their 3-year history is just running circles and laps around Impact. They beat NXT in the Wednesday Night War. They tied with SmackDown head-to-head. When they went head-to-head 10 to 10:30, like a couple weeks ago. And people still talking about that. Saying that, oh, Punk and Matt Sydal isn't even a great match. Yet they went head-to-head with Becky and Sasha. And they tied in the demo. And then you had Brock and Roman's contract signing going up against not even a great women's match. I think it was Ruby Soho and the Bunny. And what did those two people do? And Allie and the Bunny, you can call them indie stars. They've been wrestling for years. They tied with SmackDown in a demo. So for all these people saying like, oh, Punk can't draw ratings, he can't do this, you got all these indie stars, AEW's an indie fed. You gotta call Bryan Danielson an indie star now? I mean, he was an indie star, but he made his career in WWE. Punk did the same thing. Adam Cole basically ran NXT with him and Bobby Fish and soon to be Kyle O'Reilly. The Bucks ran the indies. They ran PWG, they ran Ring of Honor, they ran Japan. Now they're running AEW. It's still probably the greatest tag team, not of all time, but the greatest tag team of the modern era. I still would love to see them go up against the Briscoes. Well, they have done that, but I would love to see the Bucks go up against the Usos or the New Day, and then really beat the shit out of them. But I guess we'll never see that unless the Forbidden Door goes wide open. But never say never on that. But I would love for Kenny and Roman to go at it. But I mean, it is what it is. Now the Forbidden Door is still open. I mean, we got Rocky Romero making his AEW debut this Wednesday night against Bryan Danielson. That's going to be pretty good. Not great, but good. AEW still has a good working relationship with New Japan. I can only imagine who's coming next from New Japan besides Rocky Romero. I would love for the Forbidden Door to just, open. You know who comes through the door besides the obvious ones? Okada and Tanahashi and Shingo. You know what I would love? Don't even say Yano. Fuck Yano. Toru Yano. Fuck him. That piece of shit. Fuck Yano. You know who I would love for New Japan to come in? Besides Ibushi, Besides the obvious ones, Okada, Zack Sabre Jr., Tanahashi, Ibushi, Ishii, Shingo, Goto. The one faction is not the Bullet Club, not Tama Tonga and Tonga or the Guerrillas of Destiny, who I would love to come to AEW and then beat the shit out of Gallows and Anderson. And maybe FTR and the Lucha Brothers. I would love for those matches to happen. Then you can have Bullet Club Japan face the Elite or Mount Rushmore or whoever's left. But, I would love for Jay White to come to AEW, where he's really doing nothing besides a couple of matches and New Japan Strong. I would love for what's his name? El Desperado to come in. A good friend Eve and Kenta to come back to AEW. And Taiji Ishimori, I would love for him to come to AEW. Face Sammy Guevara. That would be a great match. Kenta and Sammy Guevara could be a good match. But there's one faction in Japan. You know what it is. It's not Bullet Club. You know that faction, ladies and gentlemen. It's run by our good friend that wears a nice white suit. Has a couple of good friends with him. Shingo, Hiromu Takahashi, and Daryl. Bushi, Sonata. You know that guy, ladies and gentlemen. Nick knows him. You know him. The man, the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, the man himself, Naito! Oh, I would love Naito and Los Ingobernables to come to AEW for one show. I don't care if it's one show or a pay-per-view. I would love to see Naito against freaking Jericho. Naito versus Cody Rhodes. Naito versus Adam Cole, baby. Hiromu Takahashi against Sammy Guevara. I don't know who Sonata would face. At this point, I don't even know, but Sonata versus Kenny. I mean, Kenny, after he loses to Adam Page this Saturday night at Full Gear 3, he's probably going to take maybe the rest of the year off, because I know after he loses, he's going to go into the Elite's going to just break apart. He's going to just go into different directions. And Kenny's going to leave. Adam Cole's going to be leading the Elite until Kevin Steen comes around at Revolution. And then they're going to form Mount Rushmore 3.0. And then Kenny's going to come back probably as a face and just have a monumental 2022 run. It's probably his last run too. And I think he's going to probably get the New Japan belt back. Probably get the AEW title back. Maybe I think he still has the AAA championship. We haven't seen that belt in a while. Maybe go back to being the belt collector. And then, I think sometime in the summer, maybe at either Double or Nothing or All Out. He has one final match with Okada that'll probably last 2 hours. Because, we all remember the 60-minute Iron Man match they had. Oh, boy. Not the Iron Man match. That's a 60-minute match they had for the IWGP Championship, and, ended in a draw. And then Kenny won, I think, the third time. Third or fourth. Yeah, the third time I think he won. I would love for them to have another final match before Okada retires and Kenny retires. And I think, Kenny's career is going to end the way it started, with Ibushi and the Golden Lovers. That's how it's going to end, with Kenny and Ibushi either winning the tag team belts or Kenny versus Ibushi. And just end the Golden Lovers on a good note. That's how I think Kenny's career is going to end, with Ibushi in the ring. The way it kind of ended in Japan. But we'll never know. We'll never know with that. I don't know. But I just think come 2022, Kenny's going to go on a monster run like he did this year. Well, part of 2020 into this year. A lot of people still say he's the wrestler of the year, but I would probably give that to Roman at this point, with Daniel Bryan a close second or a close third. But it is what it is. So anyway, the Pulse's point. Well, your point's been proven, and you're delusional. So keep watching that Impact Wrestling that gets 200,000 views, and keep simping on Scott D'Amore's dick, because Impact is garbage. It's garbage. So and you just butthurt that you're getting destroyed by by me and Dark Horse and everybody else, Robbie Battle, because your precious Impact Wrestling and your arguments are just getting basically blown out of the water. So all I gotta say to you, Polson, is fuck you, man. Keep hating. And that's it. All right, that's it. All right, so that's it for that little part. And that's it. All right, we're gonna end pretty soon, and I'm gonna maybe watch. I'm gonna watch Dark Horse's his video that if belching. No, I'm gonna make some late night dinner, and I gotta call the missus as well. And because she went out again. She went out today. No, she didn't. She's not. She went. She's helping a friend in the neighborhood, so she's staying over in her friend's house. She'll be back hopefully tomorrow. But she'll probably be back in the morning, and then I don't know, maybe go back out. I have work, and I was supposed to do something else later in the day tomorrow, but the person that was supposed to help out tomorrow canceled on me, so I have to go back on Wednesday to help them out. But other than that, tomorrow I gotta make my money, and then basically wait until Raw goes on the air. I'm not gonna do another stream, but if anything comes your way tomorrow, I'll probably just do a quickie video on the phone. So I don't have much time left on. I don't have any time left on my Rant channel or my Metal Guy channel or my Peter Gilmore channel. So until Tuesday. So that's pretty much it. All right. Before we get to the quickie news, all right, let's see what Nick has to say. Where are we? Oh, I messed up. Okay. I'll just acknowledge this. I already said it. 2 matches of Survivor Series said already, and then they made the announcement on WWE.com. That's correct. Oh, the Twitter page, I should say. Now they're hyping matches, announcing matches on Twitter, not even doing it on their main show. So that's how you're gonna hype the pay-per-view on Twitter. Stupid, too stupid, like Grim says. Anyway, Dark Horse was live. Then he finished the stream. All right, Nick says, yesterday I was watching NXT Halloween Havoc in Italian. Mamma mia! Maybe Mauro Ranallo was on commentary. I don't know. Mamma mia, hey, Tony D'Angelo, hey, paisano. Gonna make me some pizza and chicken parmesan, hey, pasta fazool. That's a calamar. Gobbledygook. Okay, Nick says, my dad has, I hope I'm saying this right, Cyborg TV, which is like Italian Roku. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I mean, I saw, we all know Raw is on, I don't know what channel it's on. I think it's channel 41 or channel 4. I think it's on Univision or Galavision in Spanish. I think it's usually on Sunday. Well, I don't know when it's on. I don't really watch WWE Spanish that much. Kind of funny, but it is what it is. Okay, Nick says WWE has a deal with D-Max in Italy. Okay, that's cool. Yes. Okay, so Nick says, so I'll be watching Raw in Italian too. Okay. Thank you for the free view. Yes, that's cool. But, I like wrestling in Spanish, actually, Lucha Libre, Telemundo, Televisión, Excelente, Rey Mysterio, Psicosis. Oh, we got the trolls coming in. I guess it's that time. I'm not gonna acknowledge this person. So get out of here, fucker. Saying Vince is the N-word, but he spelled it wrong. Stupid idiots. Nick, you had to see that one. That was, stupidity. Go to bed, you motherfuckers. Go have some ice cream. All right, I'm trying to get the latest stuff. Okay. And who's sending the trolls, by the way? Mr. Clean. I just don't understand why Mr. Clean can't get off his ass and try to even want to debate me, even though I have him blocked. So too bad. But if he wants to, can't even leave a comment. If he wants to, debate me one-on-one, then either come on Fan of YouTube show on Thursday. I'll go one-on-one with him and incinerate him and his little butt buddy friends. Well, if I have, I'm probably not gonna have time to do another a live stream by myself in the near future. So, but Thursday's your chance, and then after that, I don't know when. If I get some free time, alone time, but which I probably won't in the future. So it is what it is. All right, let's get to enough about those losers, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that guy, Mr. Irrelevant. All right, so let's get to some quickie news, and then we're gonna end up shop. We're gonna have a late night dinner And then that's it. Maybe watch some Asian porn. Then go to bed. All right, let's get the news from ringsidenews.com. I'm just gonna run through some of the stories. WWE, I mentioned this before. WWE almost released 10 more superstars. They were on the bubble. I think one of them was Sami Zayn. Obviously, well, they should really release him. He's not really not doing anything. On a recent episode of the Wrestling Observer Radio, our good buddy Dave Meltzer, 10 stars, and Brian Alvarez discussed the recent releases. Meltzer was of the opinion that the company is heading in a different direction, opting for fresher talent. Yeah, fresh talent, like 18 to 24-year-old chicks, right? Or men in their 18 to 30. So you won't see a guy like Ciampa or Dexter Loomis or even Johnny Gargano ever again, because all them are going to be leaving pretty soon. Johnny Gargano's contract ends in a couple weeks, and Kyle O'Reilly ends next month. So you know where they're going. Yeah. So anyway, I think this is Brian Alvarez saying, of all the people that were cut, there were probably about 10 others that were in strong discussion about being cut. Meltzer explained that while NXT was originally intended to be a touring brand, I should say, not touring band, but the idea now is to go for younger talent. That's why they want to sign people off the street that are like 18 to 24 if you're a woman, or if you're a guy, basically around 18 to maybe 25, close to 30. So yeah, NXT is basically becoming an indie fed. So you might see, who knows? You might see, if you're in me and Nick's area, a guy like Roger Mendez from WW, Darius Carter, Nikki Adams. I don't know who else. Well, maybe some people from H2O, Matt Tremont's promotion. Maybe some people from CCW, MOW, BCW, JCW just had a show today. Pro Wrestling Magic. I'm just talking about the Northeast corridor. Basically in New York and Jersey. ICW, No Holds Barred. GCW maybe. Who knows? Though I think most of the GCW roster are like old. Not old, but you know what I mean. Anyway, Meltzer dropped other names such as Danny Burch and Timothy Thatcher. Meltzer also stated that even legacy stars like Tommaso Ciampa might not be safe. Then he mentioned Danny Burch, Timothy Thatcher. And while he didn't say that they would be released, he stated that their names were definitely considered, along with, quote, everyone in their 30s that's not even on TV right now. Well, basically in catering on NXT or on the main roster. So, Dana Brooke might be going bye-bye, hopefully. Dana Brooke can go to Jekyll Knight's house right now. That's, and your food is ready. All right, enough of that. All right, let me put this on mute because you want to hear that. All right, so we got that. So we'll see what happens if anybody else gets released this week or in the next coming 8 weeks of 2021. So we'll see what happens with that. All right. All right. Next on the docket, WWE sent message to the roster with Nia Jax's release. Okay. Nia Jax was released from WWE this week. Thank the Lord. Just don't go to TNA or don't go to Impact. Just don't go anywhere. Just sit on your fat ass at home wherever you live. Because she's fat. You son of a bitch. He's fucking fat. Anyway, Nia commented about her situation where she painted a picture that didn't put WWE in the best light. She wanted to take a mental break She asked for more time off to take a mental break. But WWE didn't grant that because they're a bunch of dumb fucks. Because they don't really give two shits about your mental health. So basically now she has 90 days to find another place to work. Well, she can't do anything right now. I guess The Rock couldn't even save her, or Roman couldn't save her. Sad. Anyway, during Dave Meltzer's podcast, he discussed the WWE cuts. He brought up Nia Jax's situation and how it sent a clear message to the roster that nobody is safe from losing their job. Yeah, and basically sending a bad message with Nia, especially with the mental health thing, that she couldn't take more time off to get help that she needs. Maybe she's depressed. Maybe she's got a lot of stress, especially from the haters online, because she's a botch machine. Even though, here's something interesting: Nia Jax was protected by Vince McMahon for years, and then she was cut, not by Vince, by John Laurinaitis, Big Funk Man. Vince always liked her, but it didn't save her from her release. Also, Nia said the company made no mention of her vaccination status prior to her release. There were stories that she was an anti-vaxxer, with Sasha and company, and that's probably why like 5 of the people that got released, the 18 people, out of the 18 people, 5 of them were didn't get vaccinated. Blah blah blah. But I think releasing her because you didn't want her to have extra time to go on a mental break, I think is fucking petty. It shows you how Nick Khan and John Laurinaitis and the rest of WWE don't give two shits. That's pretty much it. WWE gives NXT referee the name Paige. There's a female referee that works on 205 Live. Her name is let me check her name. What was her name? Chloe Christmas, nice name. Who works as a referee on 205 Live and NXT, though I haven't seen her on NXT. Besides AJ Pereira, she's the only female referee there. Sometimes they'll have Jessica, the one that's on, I think, Raw and SmackDown. So anyway, Chloe Christmas will now be known as Paige going forward. A lot of people saying this is a rib on Paige because Paige wants to come back to the company. Paige took to Twitter and she informed fans regarding the change and stuff because she changed her entire Twitter handle and everything. So, actually, the referee that's now known as Paige, basically saying, new Instagram, please retweet and follow. So, if you want to go follow Paige the referee, go ahead. Knock yourself out. Personally, I won't. And I don't care. And that's it. All right, more news. Tony Khan says there are a couple of WWE releases he wants to snatch up for AEW. Keith Lee, Killer Cross, maybe Scarlett comes with him, Ember Moon. We got Bobby Fish from NXT. Tony Nese has started, or it's just basically on Dark and Elevation. That's pretty much it. I think this, did he say this? Let me see. Yeah, Tony Khan said, and I quote, every time they cut 20 people, let's just say it's terrible because every time someone loses a job, it's affecting them and the people around them. Some of these people might have wanted to leave, but in general, most probably did not want to leave. It's terrible when anyone loses their job. I feel bad for them. Each and everyone counts. Yeah, because Tony Khan cares about people, unlike Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis and Bruce Pritchard and Nick Khan. Blah 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 blah. But it does says I do see a few in that 20 people wave. I don't want to say who or when I would be interested in them, but there are a few interesting people that go, and same goes with the last wave and the wave before that, So WWE be firing, TNA be hiring. That's sorry, AEW be hiring, and maybe Impact too. And well, I would say anyway. I was gonna say Ring of Honor, but probably not till next year. They can always go to Japan and go to Mexico, or your local indie fed that'll have 50 people there. And that's it for that story. Yeah, so Tony Khan, gonna make that roster massive. It already has 197 people, and probably by double or nothing, and probably grow to almost 250 people. Because everybody's leaving WWE at this point. Nobody wants to work there. Nobody. And then me and Nick said it before. They might not have any people for the Royal Rumble for the men and the women. They might have to bring people up from NXT, like Raquel Gonzalez or Mandy Rose or Gigi Dolan. Not Zoe Stark, but I don't know. On the women's side, maybe Gigi, Mandy Rose, Raquel Gonzalez, maybe EO, Persia Parada, Indy Hartwell, all the women they have. That's basically got Casey Catanzaro, Kaden Carter. Other than that, they got no women. I don't think they have 30 women that could be in the Royal Rumble this year. Besides the obvious people, minus Becky and Sasha, Becky and Charlotte, the champions. Other than that, there's not that many women on the Raw and SmackDown roster or the NXT roster that can fill that ring. So I don't know if they're gonna hire somebody. They're gonna get people from maybe Mexico. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Royal Rumble this year. They might even have a Royal Rumble match. That would be really embarrassing. I mean, really, realistically, who is WWE gonna get for the women? Really, realistically, gonna get people from Japan? No, probably not. Not gonna see like a Maki Ito surprise, motherfucker. Not gonna get her. I doubt they'll call Kairi Sane back. Asuka, I don't know when she's coming back, if at all. She's locked in my bedroom. I doubt they can't use anybody from Impact. Like a Mercedes Martinez or anybody like that. Candice is about to pop her baby in a couple months. Candice is out. Lacey Evans had her baby. She's not. I doubt she's going to be back for the Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss, I don't know when she's coming back. Or as what? Either be the goddess or a new version of her sister Abigail, like Fiend gimmick. Bailey, I don't know when she's coming back from her leg injury. I don't think they're going to do a Women's Royal Rumble this year. I don't think so. They don't have 30 women. They don't have anybody. Because they get rid of everybody every 6 months. But if you're an NXT, and there's nobody in NXT. Not that many women in NXT. That's sad. They have a women's division that's barely... I mean, the top 3 stars, Mandy, Raquel Gonzalez, and Io. That's it. And then you have supposedly you have the women's tag team champions, Gigi Dolan and Casey Jane, and maybe they'll lose to Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter, but after that, you got nobody. was a good friend, Diamond David Lee Roth, sang, I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. Boozy, boozy, bop. Zitty bop. I mean, I think that they'll do the. I think they have enough men to do the Royal Rumble, but at this point, everybody's leaving. Kevin Owens is gonna. Well, Kevin Owens will probably be in it. Then he'll be gone after that. Sadly, he's going to AEW. Kyle's not gonna be in it. Gargano probably won't be in it. Ciampa might not even be in it. I think if they do the men's Royal Rumble and they bring guys up from NXT, I think the two big names will be Braun Breaker and Von Wagner. That's it. Unless they maybe use Imperium. Maybe Walter will be in the Royal Rumble. I would like to see that. Brock Lesnar might be in the Royal Rumble this year. Who knows? I don't even think they have a winner for the Royal Rumble. I don't even know who could win the Royal Rumble. I was still thinking Brock at this point. I think Brock will somehow get in the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and then fight Roman at WrestleMania and win the Universal title. But then again, it could be like the New Day says, who? I don't know. I don't know, and I personally don't care. Because at this point, I think WrestleMania might suck too. And it's a 2-night show. Basically, all your stars are gone. Company is gone, is dead, is going to die. They keep getting rid of people that really should not be there, or just not pushing these guys and girls, I should say, too. I think the Royal Rumble will suck. And besides the Saudi Arabia show in February, that might be, first couple months of 2022. That might be their best pay-per-view, the Saudi Arabia show in February, which will probably be called the Greatest Royal Rumble 2. Unless they call it the Super Showdown. But at this point, right now, the way that things are going, WrestleMania might suck again. I mean, like Nick said, exactly, because I provide points, and my my opinion matters. I mean, it's facts. WrestleMania is going to suck again. Like Nick says, don't be surprised if WrestleMania bombs yet again. It's gonna suck. It always has bombed on the last few years. I think the last good WrestleMania was I was gonna say 35, but 35 was even though it was in me and Nick's backyard. Not my backyard, but it was in Jersey. But that wasn't even a good pay-per-view because of the main event. Even though Becky won the belts and everything. And Kofi won the belt. Kofi Mania! 36 stunk. This year's WrestleMania stunk, even though the fans came back. But they had 20,000 fans, 25,000 fans. So I forgot how many fans were in Raymond J Stadium. And next year they're gonna be in, Cowboy Stadium in Dallas. And then WrestleMania 39 is gonna be in SoFi Stadium. SummerSlam might be in the UK. I know they're supposed to do a UK pay-per-view during All Out weekend. They're desperate because they think that the UK pay-per-view is going to be better than All Out. No. Nope. Nope, Vince. No. You could have a UK pay-per-view. You could have SummerSlam in July. I don't give a shit. The UK pay-per-view is probably going to be called either Insurrection or it's going to be called something else. Not going to be called. It's not going to be called SummerSlam because that SummerSlam is going to be at the end of July. I mean, it's not. I mean, then they're going to build all through August of next year to this UK pay-per-view is going to be on a Saturday. So if All Out is going to be is usually on Labor Day weekend, they can't do Saturday. They could probably just do the day after Sunday. Then it kind of hurts AEW in a way because it's usually on a Saturday night. By the way, WJ's live on Facebook right now doing his SmackDown review. If you care. I mean, he is now WJ's back again on YouTube with him and Jerry back with the Wrestling Juggernauts channel. You know, that's going to last about a month or two. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, you understand. The face of YouTube is talking. That's me. But I digress. But yeah, WrestleMania hasn't been good since WrestleMania 30. 31 wasn't even that good. 32 was meh. 33 from Orlando, which was really supposedly Taker's last WrestleMania that he lost to Roman. That wasn't that good. 34, which was back at in New Orleans. It was 34 was in New Orleans. Wasn't really that good. 35 in MetLife Stadium, which really shouldn't have been there. Wasn't that good. 36, which was in the Performance Center. Not horrible. Which started the 2-night WrestleMania thing. And WrestleMania's gonna be 2 nights every goddamn year. So they think they can mock New Japan. Failed miserably. You failed miserably there, Vince. You failed so bad. Not even funny. You know, it is what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto is calling me right now. Hold on one second. Yes, sir. Moshi Moshi, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he did. He did do the two-night WrestleMania. He tried to mock you, sir. Yes, with Wrestle Kingdom, sir. Yes. Yes, I will be there. I will not be there, but I can't fly to Japan on January the 4th, sir. I can't do that. I know you want me there. I know. I can't. I would love to be there, sir. I can't for the 3 nights. I can't. It's okay. It's all right. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, I am taking care of Abe Mio right now, actually. She's sucking my dick right at this moment. Yes. Don't worry. I will give her back to Tai Chi in like 5 minutes. Yes, sir. Yes. Moshi Moshi to you, sir. Japan, Ichiban. Yes, sir. Moshi Moshi to you. Arigato, sir. Mr. Miyamoto says, Vince McMahon, you pussy! That's what he said. That's from his mouth. I can't play the audio, so it's a long distance. But it is what it is. Mr. Miyamoto, the great man from Japan, he calls Vince McMahon a pussy for trying to mock and try to emulate WrestleMania as Wrestle Kingdom. And now Wrestle Kingdom is going to be a 3-night event. Let me guess, Vince McMahon is probably going to be watching Wrestle Kingdom January the 4th, January the 5th, and January the 8th in Yamato. And he's going to think, I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I got the money. I did a 2-night WrestleMania. Let's do it 3 nights. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. Let's do it. Fuck SmackDown. Or just have SmackDown be WrestleMania night 1. I can do it. If you don't like it, you're fired. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Oh, didn't they do that last year? Remember when SmackDown was a WrestleMania type show? Mm-hmm. Not gonna work, Vince. You can't do a 3-night WrestleMania. You can't. I don't think any company can do a 3-night show. A big show. Not even WCW can even do it. AEW sure as hell can't do it. Ring of Honor, no. Can't do it. They don't have enough stars. AEW might do it, but I doubt that. I don't think Tony Khan has it in him to do it. But, yeah. Wrestle Kingdom was going to be 3 nights, not consecutive nights. The usual 2 nights, January 4th and January 5th, at the Tokyo Dome. And then, I don't know why they're not doing New Year's Dash, which is really night 3. They're not doing that on January the 6th. January the 8th is going to be Wrestle Kingdom night 3, which is really New Year's Dash. But they're just not calling it New Year's Dash. I don't know why. Mr. Miyamoto won't tell me, so. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's it. All right. We'll continue on. So yeah, I can guarantee you the next few WrestleManias are going to suck until Vince dies, and probably will die when Vince dies. It'll probably suck when Vince dies, and Triple H and Stephanie take over the company, or Nick Khan, or Shane. I don't know. I can only imagine where WrestleMania 40 is going to be. I mean, we don't even know where 38 and 39 are. We just don't know where 40 is going to be yet. Like, maybe in Minnesota. Maybe Minnesota. Maybe Philadelphia. At that shithole stadium. Doesn't matter which one. Lincoln Field, where the Eagles play. Or, where the Phillies play. Was that Citizen Bank Park? That shithole. See, if Vince was smart, but he's not. Don't have WrestleMania in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. Why don't you have it, if you want it in New York, at a stadium? Don't have Citi Field. Citi Field. But knowing Vince, he'll try to get Yankee Stadium, that construction site, and nobody will go. Except for the douchebags that live in the Bronx, minus Carlos Cabral and Issa, the New York City Demon Diva. No offense to them, because Carlos lives in the Bronx. I think Issa lives around the Bronx. I think she lives in Queens, actually. Or he lives in the city, I think. I don't know. That woman is fucking hot. Good lord. I'm not simping, but I'm just saying she's a beautiful woman. Issa, the New York City Demon Diva. Who hangs out with JD a lot. I just hope she's not sucking that guy's dick. Oh, Lord. We'll never hear the end of that. Like, JD's already over the moon with his stupid Braves. Next thing you know, he's like he'll be bashing his haters like, I got more pussy than you. Yeah, from your cat, maybe. Not a real woman. Especially not a hot mama like Issa, who is already married and has a kid. So, good luck with that. Just keep going, keep fucking your cat, JD, and keep fucking the Atlanta Braves fucking fan base and the team. Because we already know he's already giving back shots to Freddie Freeman. Just saying. The New York fan base loves that guy. Yeah, we love you, JD. We really love you, you fucking prick. Just don't splash on me and don't splash on the New York Met fans, okay? We've had enough this year. Good lord. But I digress. Yeah. All right, enough of WrestleMania. Fuck that. Fuck JD too. Anyway. All right, Nick says the greatest Royal Rumble 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, you have a big disco ball come down from the top of not the top of the arena, there's no arena, but from the rafters, we got a big disco ball. And out comes the gobbledygooker. No. Or maybe Rosa would be in the disco ball because she is a disco queen. So, not to diss her, but she is a disco queen. She just butchers on karaoke. I still can't. I had the video. I really wanted to put it up. She's like, "Don't put it up! Don't do it!" I got rid of it, sadly. She butchered the Bee Gees. All fucking disco songs. All disco songs she has to butcher. Saturday Night Fever. Why? I was thinking about doing karaoke tonight, but my throat was killing me. I would have just belted out, more than a woman to me. One of my favorite Bee Gees songs. But my voice couldn't take it, so. Speaking of my voice, I gotta wet my whistle. And as always, our sponsor for our streams, the great Pepsi. Because as we all know, when you drink Pepsi, you get the girls wet, and they suck your dick, and then you can go fuck them in the ass and go, oh shit. That's not a diss to Zubar. It's just a fact. Because Pepsi's way better than Coke. Way better. And you can tell him that too. He'd be drinking it. So Bear might be like in his 20s and still simping on for Trap Queen, but drinking the wrong soda, dude. Telling you, if you drink Pepsi, I guarantee you'll be getting your dick sucked a long time. You can maybe get girls like Trap Queen, but this rate, nope. He'll probably get in an arranged marriage with an Indian chick, even though he's not Indian though. But you never know. Take those steroids. They had the steroid scandal on the last Dark Side of the Ring. I'm surprised the Bear wasn't on it. But I digress. I'm not dissing him or anything. I'm just making jokes. And if he doesn't like it, what's too bad. Anyway, we'll move on. WrestleMania 28 was the last great WrestleMania in Nick's opinion. That then he says that or 30. I actually think 30 was good. 28 was 20 was good. 20 was okay, not great. What was 28 was Rock Cena 1, right? That was alright. 29 was kind of Rock Cena 2. But I think 30 was good. 30 was good. When Daniel Bryan doing the impossible, beating Triple H, and then winning the unified, at the time, the unified World Heavyweight Championship with a messed up fucking shoulder. beating Batista and Randy Orton is this voice. And then proceeded to get his ass handed to him by Kane, and then he was, then basically the downward spiral for Daniel Bryan happened. He was at 31. He won the Intercontinental title, and then after that, he was gone for 2 years. He wasn't at 33. I think he came back at 34. Was at 35. He lost to Kofi, of course. Then he was at 36. Yeah, he was at 36. I forgot what match he was in. Then 37, he lost to Roman. And that's it. Now he's gonna be at Full Gear, facing off against Mito Smash CK Petty Pussy. Yeah. And win the #1 contendership and probably win the world title by January. But we'll see. But yeah, I'll agree with Nick on this one. 30 was pretty good. 30 was actually, I think, the best one in the last 7 years. 7 to 10 years. 30, I think, was the best one from 28 up to 37. I think 30 was good. 30 was the best one, in my eyes. All right, move on. Mr. Miyamoto really hates Vince McMahon. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I have bigger grapefruits than you, McMahon-san. Mr. Miyamoto has bigger nutsack than the entire than the trolls on his fucking website, because they have really little tiny fruity pebbles. But I digress. That too. Okay, Nick says 3 nights. Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom is gonna be 3 nights. January 4th, January 5th, and then January the 8th. But they're in different places. Well, actually, January 4th and 5th at the Tokyo Dome, like I said, and then January the 8th, Wrestle Kingdom 16 in Yamamoto, Japan. I think at their dome. I think they have a dome or a stadium, I think, in Yamamoto. Not Mr. Miyamoto, but Yamamoto. Hey, Mr. Miyamoto, I like him. Oh, God. You really like him, Mike? You really do? Yeah, he gave me my debut in Japan. You didn't remember that? Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that, Mike. That's something, it's a thing, you learn something every day. Right? That's the thing I learned today. He's a good man. He's a good man, Mr. Miyamoto, Mike. He's a very good man. He gives me a lot of the Asian chicks for free. You're a lucky man, Gilmore. Yeah. I get to fuck all these Asian chicks in the ass, you know what I mean? Made them go, I know you long time. I eat the sushi. I love the sushi. Do you love sushi, Mike? Nah, I don't like fish. What do you like, Mike? I put people through a freaking table. Okay. Oh, boy. You're awesome, Mike. You are fucking awesome, man. You should be in the Hall of Fame, dude. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Ah, fuck Vince McMahon in his Hall of Fame. I don't want to go in it. Well, you have to because you were pretty good in ECW. Yeah, but Vince McMahon fucking sucks, man. He's not awesome like I am. I'm gonna put him to a freaking table. I'd love to see that. I would love to see that, but you're dead. Sadly. What do you mean? I'm not dead. You died a few years ago, dude. No, I didn't. I'm just mostly dead. Then how are you talking to me then? I don't know. It's your show. Hey, don't blame me for having you on my show. Blame God. Why would you want me to blame God? God's awesome too. Not as awesome as me. Well, he's not as awesome as me. Well, God is, God is awesome. He made you. He made me. I mean, made Nick. You know. Hi, Nick. How you doing, Nick? You're awesome. All right, I gotta let you go, Mike. I gotta finish this thing. I gotta eat. I'm not having sushi, but I gotta have my late night dinner. I gotta have a sandwich. I gotta eat too. I gotta make a living too. I can't be on. I just I gotta let you go, Mike. No, go have fun. Go back to the bowling alley or I don't know, whatever you're doing. What were you doing? I'm sorry to interrupt you. I keep interrupting you at the worst time. Damn. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I was having sex with Miss Elizabeth. What? What? Oh boy. Oh no! Look what you did, Mike. Oh yeah, Mike Corson. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Do I have to snap you into like a Slim Jim? You fucking my wife? I'm sorry, Randy. I'm awesome. She just came on to me. You sucked my dick. What do you want me to do? I want you to leave her alone. I'll drop the elbow down from heaven again. Is that right, Miss Elizabeth? Elizabeth? Elizabeth, stop that! That's right, Randy. I'm sorry, Randy. Bye! Bye, fans! Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go after him and I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch. Just remember, stop it to a Slim Jim! Oh, boy. I kill myself, man. Why do you think I'm the most underrated YouTuber in on this fucking website? Why do you think? Because I'm a funny guy. I'm a fun guy. I'm not talking about the mushroom. I'm a fun guy. That's why the ladies love me. And the wrestlers love me even more. Ain't that right, New Jack? That's what, motherfucker? See, even New Jack likes me. Even that crazy motherfucker named New Jack likes me. What did you say, motherfucker? I said you like me. Now go back and do some cocaine with Luna Fashawn. I don't know, whoever. Don't mess with me, motherfucker. I'll slice you my sight, motherfucker. Just stay over there, New Jack. Go jump off a scaffold or something. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to say that, but they are crazy tonight in heaven. Good Lord. I'm going to hell. Nick, I'm going to hell. And I'll have a good time. I'm going to have a good time. I've been there before. Ain't that right, Satan? What did you say, Gilmore? I said, I'm going to hell. Oh, we'd love to have you back. I don't want to go. Right, not right now. Well, you could have 666 virgins. Not right now, dude. Anyway. Ah, boy. All right, we're gonna end shop. It's already after midnight, and gonna have a late dinner. And I'm gonna talk to the missus, and then go to bed. Probably. Don't forget. I hope you all reset your clock, because last night at 2:00 was daylight savings time. We had to fall back, so hopefully you change your clock. If not, you're at 1:00. or 2 o'clock, wherever you may be, because you didn't change your clock or your CAC. It is what it is. Nick says they won't have enough for 2 or 3 nights. You know, if WWE did a 3-night WrestleMania, they have to do SmackDown. Then the people are gonna go from SmackDown to wherever WrestleMania is, and they're gonna be burnt out. It is what it is. Nick says cats and blow up dolls don't count for JD. Okay. Nick says hi, Mike. Hi, Nick. Okay. All right. Okay. Nick's final comment. Well, I'm going to head off to bed. It's after midnight. All right. Thanks for coming, Nick. As always, my tribal chief of the chat. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow or whenever. We don't know. All right. So that's it. All right. We're gonna finish off really quickly with some late night quickie news. That's much better than a certain bald-headed Mr. Clean bastard. You know, I would do this. No, I'm gonna do this in one video instead of doing 600 videos. But I digress. Okay, so we mentioned about Nia Jax. We mentioned the 10 superstars might be were on the bubble, almost getting released. Then we mentioned Chloe Christmas now being known as Paige in WWE on 205 Live and NXT. So I'll notice that's a rib to, you know, Miss 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 Paige, Brittany Knight, for those of you who don't know her name. That's that. All right, then we mentioned Tony Khan saying that he might pick up some of the new releases, like maybe a Keith Lee, Killer Cross, Scarlet, Ember Moon, maybe Taya Valkyrie, Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Kyle O'Reilly, maybe Johnny Gargano, maybe Kevin Steen. So basically, everybody that's been in NXT is going to AEW and becoming a star. So great job killing your company, Vince. Great job. And probably Paul Levesque is probably really mad at you right now. That's what it is. All right, Seth Rollins, the architect. Seth Rollins, burn it down. Seth Rollins called one of the easiest WWE stars to work with. At least he doesn't botch like Nia Jax. Just saying. So, yeah, Seth Rollins getting praised in WWE for being a good worker. Good job, soldier. And that's it. All right, we got a spoiler on the main event for SmackDown this coming week. They already did it on Fox. I got some weirdo online in my chat now. Webcam H. Yeah, it's probably a troll. Get out of here. I'm not acknowledging it, and even if you saw it, you won't see it anymore. Goodbye. Get a life. Get a real fucking channel. I mean, really, get a real channel and real pussy. Anyway, all right. So the spoiler for SmackDown this Friday, it's gonna be Roman Reigns, the head of the table, our tribal chief. He will be taking on Xavier Woods, as Xavier's trying to get revenge on Sir Kofi Kingston, who basically got taken out by Roman and the Usos this past Friday night. So it's gonna be Roman versus Xavier Woods 9 title. Didn't they do that like 2 months ago? Or a couple months ago for Hell in a Cell? Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, So yeah, nice little start to Xavier Woods' reign as king. Became king. Then him and Kofi beat the Usos last week, and then he beat Jimmy Uso this past Friday, and now he's getting a match with the true king of WWE, Roman Reigns, this Friday night. Probably gonna get his butt kicked, but it is what it is. All right, another spoiler for this time for AEW Full Gear is a huge title change that might happen at Full Gear, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be awesome. Um, okay, we all know Full Gear's on this Saturday from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Um, the story is, if it isn't the title match that fans have been waiting for forever, between Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Heavyweight Title, there are other matches that are certainly sure to entertain. Let's see here. Some matches are really getting attention. MJF and Darby 1-on-1. Uh, Eddie Kingston and CM Punk. We saw that on Friday with that epic promo. That really a lot of people are kind of saying Eddie Kingston owned CM Punk. I think he did. Sorry there, Phil, but it is what it is. They're not saying it was like Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart like. I don't know why you make that comparison, but so anyway, Bet Online got in on the action, so to speak, and listed the betting odds going into the event. I'm not going to go into some of them, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm not really going to go into it, but I would think I don't know if I don't know how I forget how the betting works. If you're in the plus, that means you're going to win. If you I don't know how it works, but a lot of people saying that FTR might win the AEW tag team belts. The Super Click might beat or got the odds against the Jurassic Express and Christian Cage. Darby might win against MJF. Eddie Kingston plus 210 on Punk. Let's see here. America's Top Team plus 160 on the Inner Circle. Now I don't, like I said, I don't know how the betting works. I think the plus means you're gonna win. I could be wrong, or maybe the minus. I don't know. Britt Baker minus 1,000 against Ty Conti was at plus 500. Hangman Adam Page minus 500. Kenny's at plus 300. So there's gonna be a big title change, and I think it's gonna be the AEW World Heavyweight Title. So you got that. All right, we're just gonna run down a couple more stories, and then we're gonna get out of here. Okay. All right. Speaking of football, we talked about football earlier in the show. The Buffalo Bisons, the Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs rocks AEW cleats to in the face-off against the Jaguars. That's kind of cool. So wrong team, but that's kind of maybe a dig to Tony Khan, because Tony Khan owns the Jaguars, who somehow beat the Bills today. All right, there's some other stories. Lindsay Dorado posted a video of himself unmasked at a Jiu-Jitsu World League Florida Open thing. Okay. Melissa Santos won a couple of well, she didn't win she was in a bodybuilding competition. Didn't do that bad. She didn't win. I think she got second place in her class. Boy, did she look hot. Good Lord. Little Melissa Santos, remembered her when we first met her in Lucha Underground. She was like a little pint-sized looking hot chick. Oh boy. She has matured. She has a kid now with Brian Cage. who's built like a truck. Now she's built like a truck. I don't want to mess with Melissa Santos right now. Good lord. She might kick my ass and suck my dick at the same time. Good lord. And then Brian Cage will probably kick my ass. God damn. Melissa Santos. Yes. Muy caliente. Alright, there's a video out of Killer Cross. He dropped a cryptic video, I think on his Twitter page or his Instagram. Let me see where this actually is. Basically says, I heard you all the entire time. Oh, I've seen this video. I think it's on his Twitter page. Yeah, it includes a drone shot. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get copyrighted by Mr. Killer Cross, so I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, it's on his Twitter page. So go to Killer Cross on Twitter and watch the video. Blah 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 blah. I went way too far. All right, almost done. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Sunday night stream. Okay. There's a video about Chelsea Green from her Fitness Girls magazine cover shoot. If you want to watch that, or you want to see that. The Rock, and nobody cares about The Rock. There's a thing about Bryan Danielson. Him and Justin Roberts kind of recreated when the Nexus took over Raw, and we all remember what happened. Justin Roberts got choked out by Bryan Danielson, and Bryan Danielson got fired by WWE. Then they brought him back. Blah 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 blah. All right, we move on. Unvaccinated WWE superstars were not given warnings before getting released. So if you were not vaccinated, well, you're not. They didn't tell them, like, well, you better get vaccinated or you're gonna get fired. They just like, get the fuck out. But we still got people like Sasha Banks who's not vaccinated there. We'll figure that one out. I think Sasha might have to she's done some anti-vaxxing tweets. I think she might have to change her mind. Because I don't think anybody wants Sasha Banks to leave, especially WWE for that matter. Anyway, speaking of releases, Oney Lorcan explains why he has a 90-day no-compete clause with the WWE instead of a 30-day because he's in NXT. He's 35 years old, by the way. He's been with the company since 2015. Or he started with the company in 2015. Wrestling since 2008. We all remember him from CCW, former CCW World Heavyweight Champion. Also in Chaotic Wrestling. Trained by the legendary, can I be serious for a minute? Lance Storm. Alright, so he has his own YouTube page, which is the Biff Busick channel. So he said on his YouTube channel that he was made to sign another contract once he was added to the roster for 205 Live. Thus why he has the 90-day clause, because they signed him to 205 Live. So that kind of sucks that he can't wrestle until February instead of wrestling in December. I was hoping he'd come back maybe for a Cage of Death, but well, he can probably appear there, but not wrestle, obviously. And that's pretty much it. All right, we got a cool story on the Undertaker, the greatest, the GOAT, not Jericho, the GOAT of wrestling, the Undertaker. He was at the Dallas Cowboys football game today. He was spotted there. I wonder why that's why the Cowboys lost today. Because the Undertaker probably did his voodoo and something like that. He made the Cowboys rest in peace. Sorry, Cowboy fans. We love you. It is what it is. All right, I mentioned the the superstars on the men's and women's team. They got notified on social media about being on the team. They're now stupid. All right, Colby Covington drags Jorge Masvidal for getting involved in pro wrestling. So I guess Mr. Colby Covington does not like Jorge Masvidal getting in the world of professional wrestling. Well, the UFC sucks anyway, so figure that one out. All right, that story on John Moxley. John Moxley refused to job or lose to John Cena in the WWE. That's why I think he beat Cena a few times. I don't think he won. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna entertain that. Um, let's see what else here. All right. Producers for this past week's SmackDown are revealed, and they were actually Friday night's SmackDown's rating. I don't know if it's the official rating, but they did not even break 2 million. Oh boy, Fox is not happy. So I can bet you they did about 1.9. That's not good. According to Fightful Select, this week's producers were Chris Parks, otherwise known as Abyss, and Petey Williams. They produced the tag team match between Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo, and Cesaro and Monsieur. Tyson Kidd and Molly Holly produced the Naomi Shayna Baszler match with Sonya Deville. The former Young Dragons, Jamie Noble and Jimmy Wang Yang, they produced the Drew McIntyre Ricochet match, which was basically the match of the night for some people. Sean Davari produced the Happy Talk segment with the Viking Raiders, and then the match, I assume. And finally, Adam Pearce and Stephen Carino, were producers for Hit Row and Sami Zayn. And I guess we'll see who produces this week's show. Not that it did any good last Friday night. That's why I couldn't even break 2 million. It's horrible shit that it was. Okay, that's that. Colby Covington teased the WWE debut. He dissed AEW, calling him like a second-rate federation. Fuck you. The Big Slow admits flip-flopping his WWE character was super frustrating. You think? You think? That's why we hated you. We hated Big Show. Face 1 week, then 2 weeks later he's a heel. 2 weeks later he's a face. Back to heel. Face, heel, face, heel. Stop it! Hope we don't see that in AEW, please. I just don't want him to do that. Anyway, Logan Paul, that piece of shit, along with his douchebag brother Jake Paul. Well, Logan Paul calls out Tyson Fury for an MMA fight. Oh boy. Can it get any worse for these stupid fucking idiot Paul brothers? I forget which one wanted to fight Mike Tyson. That fight's not happening now. And now Logan Paul wants to fight Tyson Fury in an MMA fight. Could somebody kill them, please? I don't mean to say that in a bad way, but get them off the face of the earth. I digress. Got a story about the hurricane. Shane Helms goes off about WWE rumor mill on social media, basically saying, "Don't believe everything you hear." Anyway, all right. This story was made yesterday. Actually, today was now it's after midnight on November the 8th. TNT wants to build around CM Punk. I think that is a bad idea. because you have other stars in that company that are getting good ratings. I mean, ratings. I mean, TNT is okay with the ratings right now, but you really want CM Punk to be the face of the show, of the company? Really? I don't know. I know a fan of YouTube did a video on that today. Very good video. I left a comment saying I think it's a bad idea. I think it's going to be a bad idea if they do that. They should just stand pat, not even worry about having Punk as the face of TNT and the company, because then everybody's gonna get pissy and want to leave. It's like, I don't want to work there. I'll be here. Punk's gonna be the face of the company. I should be the face of the company. No, you should not do that. No. All right, WWE changes multiple superstar names. Oh boy, that's probably why they're on a first name basis now. Yeah, they changed Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Now they're named Garza and Carrillo. So, yeah. They face Mansoor and Cesaro, of course. Now they're named Los Lotharios. They're officially now known as Carrillo and Garza. Now, wait, Shotzi's now known as Shotzi. Stupid! Stupid! Very stupid! Very, very stupid. But I digress. Actually, according to WWE.com, both Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo will be known by different ring names. Angel Garza will now be known as Angel. You think? I wonder what David Boreanaz will think of that. Fuck you, Boyan ass. Boy, as we call him in Vampire Land, Boy and ass. Should have been an Angel season 6. Just saying. Same for Humberto Carrillo, who will now be known as Humberto. Humberto, give me a bonito. And that's that. Yeah, that's just those two guys and Shotzi. That's it. Now known on a first name basis. Stupid. All right, move on. We got a few more stories to go. Almost at the 3-hour mark. I don't care. It's my show. I can go as long as I want. You don't like it? Go to bed. Malachi Black gives huge gift to fans for helping him. Yeah, I read this story on Twitter that he I think he was lost trying to get to an arena the arena, and this woman and her son guided him to the arena, and then he went to the ticket office and proceeded to get them VIP passes for backstage, like $360 tickets, I might add, for VIP. So, good job there, Tommy N. You great man you are. All right, so we got the reason why Eva Marie, if you care, Eva Marie left the WWE because of her well, she's becoming an actress, and nobody will care. And no, not a porn actress. I should probably botch that too. All right, well, our good friend Corny, Jim Cornette, says CM Punk won't put up with Kenny Omega's foolishness. Yeah, I would think so, because Punk probably will kick Kenny's ass. I like both of them, but I think they had a one-on-one match. I think they had one. Punk will probably put Kenny to sleep. I'm just sad to say that. Let's see. What else do we have here? I think that's it for the night. Let's see, let's just check any late news. I think that's it. Let's just check this. Let me check the sub form, if anything of importance. Let's see here. My voice is going. It's gone. Actually, we have a couple of stories. Big E wants to see trios titles in the WWE. I wonder where I got that idea from. They must have got that idea from the Young Bucks because they want trios titles in the AEW. Anyway, uh, Bautista, our good friend Batista, he explains why it was a blessing to star in Dune after Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, I didn't even know he was in Dune. Could have recognized him because he's shaved. He shaved his beard. He doesn't look like Batista, but I was like, okay, he's in Dune. Okay, nobody cares. That's that. We'll move on. Kurt Angle isn't sure if WWE can build around Braun Breaker in NXT. I don't think they could. They could give him an NXT title, but I think the only person he could probably lose to is Von Wagner, and that's it. So, yeah. I do agree with the Olympic gold medalist and Hall of Famer, two-time Hall of Famer, I should say, Kurt Angle. WWE made plans for Mia Yim prior to her release. So they were going to do something with Mia Yim, and now, well, she's either going back to Impact or going to her AEW. Or maybe going to Japan. I don't know. I think her and, I still think her and her husband to be, Keith Lee, are going back to PWG. Just saying. Yep. Killer Cross had backstage heat prior to his release. Yeah, he mentioned that. He mentioned on Twitter that he didn't like the helmet that he was wearing, and his whole entire gimmick was stupid. Stupid. All right, that's it. And his hot soon-to-be wife Scarlett Bordeaux teased on Friday that she was maybe opening an OnlyFans account. I think she should show off that ass and those boobies. The Smoke Show on OnlyFans. Let's do it. Let's see here. There's a Vince McMahon Netflix documentary coming out pretty soon, and they're saying it's going to be out of this world. All right. Interesting news on. Remember Izzy? The Bailey girl. Well, she's grown up now. She's like 17 years old now. Anyway, her father, Cody Salagi, I don't know how I'm saying that. He apologizes after getting called out for bullying the wrestlers. That's not good. That is not good, sir. Not very good. And you thought JD doing that was bad. Okay. I think one of those the released wrestlers on NXT, Katrina Cortez, she had visa issues. Oh, she has visa issues after her release. So I don't think she can go wherever she goes. Okay, there's a story on Vince McMahon accused of mistreating the superstars. You think? Okay. All right, we got Well, I think this is the national number. I don't think this is the actual number. This is from Friday night, November the 6th, which is Saturday, I should say. According to Spoiler TV, Friday Night SmackDown put in 1.978 million viewers with a 0.5 in the demographic. Ouch, 0.5. And all right, that's down from. Wait, why does it say October the 5th? I think that's a misprint. Yeah, that's a misprint for the November 5th show. That's down. That's actually kind of up from last week when they were on FS1. They did just over 1 million, 1.032 million, but still respectable. But it's down from their last time they were on Fox when they did 2.101 million for the October 22nd show. So, yeah, the ratings are going down for SmackDown, or Crapdown, or Suckdown. Okay, most of the stuff is old, so I'm not gonna go there. All right, I'm about to lose my voice. You can hear it now. I'm about to lose it, so I'm gonna end shop here. All right, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. Once again, thank you to Nick for coming in, being my tribal chief of the chat. Didn't really have to do his job because I did that for him with all these mind zombie trolls that came in. Even though there was only 2 douchebags, but probably more that watched. I don't really give 2 shits. You failed tonight, so you fail every night, so, and you will fail for the rest of your lives. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, we had a pretty good show for almost 2 hours, almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Right now it's 12:30 at night. We started about 10 o'clock. Well, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and that's that. We talked about some wrestling news. We talked about some football. Well, I was gonna talk about baseball, but I'll save that for another time. And we basically buried Michael Sean Poston tonight, so it is what it is. And by actually, I found out just now from my good buddy Scott Casey Gale that the video he did on me is now gone. He took it down because he's scared. He's scared of the prophecy. He is scared. Like all these trolls, they're scared of the prophecy. Because as we all know, the prophecy always wins. It always wins. You can't stop us. You can't. So keep doing your little mindless zombie videos that really will get nowhere. That's all I gotta say about that. So Poston, you got buried by me and by Dark Horse tonight. And by everybody else. By Robbie Battle, too. So Robbie Battle might be up 2-0, but in reality, we're up like a lot. So Poston, you can go fuck yourself, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gomez signing off on this late Sunday night stream. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow night we got Monday Night Raw. I don't think I'm going to be doing a Monday Night Raw review tomorrow night. But we'll see. If not, maybe we'll get the Raw review on Tuesday. They got NXT this week. We got Dynamite, the Go Home show from, I think it's in Indianapolis. I forget what it is this week. We got Go Home show with Dynamite this week. And then we got on Friday we got Rampage from the Target Center. That's gonna be live at 10 o'clock. So we're gonna see what happens with that. The night before Full Gear, and then this Saturday night we got Full Gear from the Target Center in Minnesota. Should be a great show to end the year for AEW pay-per-views. See what happens with that. Some title changes might happen. Some big title changes might happen. We'll see. Maybe some surprises. And that's it. As we start the second week of November, and as of this recording, we are 17 days away from Thanksgiving. And that's it. So the holiday season is fast approaching, and hope everybody has a good time. And got another troll came in, the same fucking troll, just with a different fucking name. You're gone. Suck my dick, motherfucker. Tell your mom to get out of my DMs. That's all I gotta say about that. So I know who that is. Certain guy with 3 letters. But that's all I gotta say about that. So it is what it is. So all right, that's it. I'm gonna have my late night snack, my little sandwich. I'm gonna watch some videos, maybe some TV, maybe some porn. I don't know. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Get up in the morning for work. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. So thank you for watching. Nick, as always, thank you for coming in. And to you mindless trolls that came in, thank you for the free view. So I know you left some dislikes. Thank you for the free view, because you can't come in and debate me. So, because I'm the master debater. Ask your mom and girlfriend that. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, I'm Peter Gilmore. I'm signing off on this late Sunday night. Hope you have a great week, everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. And if you're not down with that, my friends, as the outro goes, you don't like my friends, you don't like my videos, you don't like my band, well, me, Nick, and the entire prophecy, which is real, ladies and gentlemen, it is real as you can get. The prophecy, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Because you can't do anything about it. Fuck you. Because you're going to get shit in your stockings this year. That's all I got to say about that. So, I'm Peter Gilmore signing off before my voice goes out. So, peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your compute. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ooh, yeah.